Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Wike is in the news today. Everything is collapsing on his head. He is losing on a daily basis. Anab Saraibi, that's the man that said that thing. That's about the current Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, the Minister of the Year by Arise and TV and This Day newspaper. It's in the news again, and this time around, this elder statesman is saying that everything is collapsing on his head. What does he mean by that? According to a report from Vanguard newspaper on Monday, February 3rd, Chief Anab Saraigbe of the Pan Niger Delta Elders Forum, PANDEM, has delivered a critical analysis of FCT Minister Nyesom Wike's deteriorating political situation in Rivers State, revealing the extent of the minister's mounting losses in the ongoing crisis. Saraigbe's statement follows Wike's recent televised interview in Abuja, where the minister firmly rejected potential reconciliations with Governor Siminala Fubara. At the Pandef chieftain detailed how Wike's political structure has begun to crumble, pointing to the loss of control over local government areas and diminishing influence within the People's Democratic Party. The Niger Delta leader disclosed that the minister's support base continues to shrink, with 27 state lawmakers previously loyal to Wike now reconsidering their positions. He emphasized that these developments signal a significant shift in Rivers State's political landscape. Saraigbe revealed that Pandef, under the leadership of former Akwa Ibom Governor Obon Victor Atta, extended a peace initiative to resolve the crisis. However, Wike's refusal to embrace this reconciliation opportunity has raised concerns among regional stakeholders. The Pandef member outlined how Wike's political influence has systematically declined across various sectors, from grassroots support to party machinery. He noted that the minister's unwillingness to reconcile with Governor Fubara has accelerated his political isolation in the state. Saraigbe stressed that the current political dynamics indicate an irreversible trend against the minister's interest. He pointed out that Wike's daily losses in political capital and support demonstrate the unsustainable nature of his position in the ongoing power struggle. Well, it's easier said than done. Well, of course, the elder statesman is close, is also on ground, and his ears are fully on ground to know what is really going on. The question is Wike being truly plundered? Is he really losing his grip, or his influence is this really truly diminishing? But then, as it is now that the elder statesman has spoken about it, yes, let's keep our fingers crossed, knowing fully well that, of course, the real test of the plundering or the diminishing power of Wike is the election. Let's wait and see what the next election is going to look like. Let's wait and see how Wike can commandeer a lot of influence and then bring it to fore. At least two things is we are going to see two things that will help us to understand whether Wike is still in power or not, or whether his influence has been diminished or everything is crumbling on him or not. Number one, if in the coming general election is able to upturn the current governor and seat a new person, yes, we will know that his influence is still there. But if Fubara could still struggle to remain and retain the seat of power, definitely there has been shift in the influence and power of Mr. Wike. Number two, if he's able to deliver Rivers State again for Mr. President come 2027 election, peradventure if the Mr. President is holding or competing or is going to come out for election in 2027, yes, we'll know that Wike's influence is still there. But peradventure there is a loss at the center. We know already that his influence is gone, then he's going to political oblivion. But then, of course, charity begins at home. We can say how the weekend will look like when we look at the Friday and looking at what is going on now. That is, I think, what makes the elder statesman, the Pandev man, Mr. Saraigbe, to say that it seems everything is crumbling on Wike's head. Of course, looking at it physically, if it is true that the 27 lawmakers that are loyal to Wike are trying to retrace their step and reconsider their stand because of their political future, and they are planning of reneging and betraying Wike, then that is a great signal, strong one indeed. Number two, the elder statesman spoke about the local government. At this point in time, we could see that the men of Wike are no more at the helms of Safia at the local. Fubara's men had taken over the local government through the last held local government election through a party they called, is it APP or something now? But then, truly speaking, the grassroots is at the local government level. If at the grassroots level, Wike and his men are no more holding sway, they are not at the helms of affairs, and they don't have influence in the society, and the community is even tactically or stylistically rejecting them, then the elder statesman, the Pandev man, might be speaking. Yes, he might be speaking from the reality that is seen on ground. But then I remember again when Wike was to come in as a governor, it was Amechi that was at the helms of affairs in the state that time. And with federal might, Wike could change the swing from the then APC to the PDP, whereby he came into power. Well, maybe that one may still want to repeat itself, trying to come back with a federal might. We'll be keeping our fingers crossed to see. That is saying that even if peradventure he has lost the grassroots, he's not having influence at the assembly of the state, that there is still the federal stick that he can still use to, create a chaos or a change even in the political situation, standings and structures of Rivers State. We are waiting to see, but then we won't close our mind to the singular fact that some of the points that this Pandef elder statesman seems to be raising are germane, and they are very, very important. But then, never say never when it comes to politics and politicians. They are like old soldiers, they never die. We cannot predict them. We come 2027, Wike might still pull a particular string that may even surprise everyone. So we are still waiting and keeping our fingers up to see any surprise that Wike may want to pull. And while the other statement is saying this, what is the strength of Bubara as at present? Is it increasing or decreasing? It is time that we tell. So don't forget to keep liking and to keep subscribing to our channel and to share what we speak about on this very channel. Thank you very much.